Hey book nerds, it's Sarah and welcome to another reading vlog. It's currently Thursday, August 25th, so it's not going to be a weekly reading vlog, more like a weekend reading vlog. I thought I would bring you along today because I have quite a lot of things to do. I'm currently eating lunch. I'm having sushi and it's fantastic. I worked the night shift yesterday. It's 3 p.m. I woke up at 2. I am still very, very tired. And I feel like I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight because I'm working tomorrow. But for this afternoon, I have, like I mentioned, quite a few things to do. So my first order of the day is to obviously finish having my lunch. And then I unhauled quite a few books. I'm going to show them to you because at first I thought that I was going to make like a whole entire separate video, but I was looking at the b-roll and I don't think it's that interesting to watch. Also, the filming's a little wonky. So I'm just gonna show you guys the books that I'm unhauling in this vlog. So I took them out of my room and I put them in my living room. So I'm going to show you the book stack. Most of these are cover buys. A couple of them are books that I read and didn't really care for. Some of them are books that, or actually one of them, so Scarlet right here, I actually bought 2 copies of accidentally. So just to clarify, some of these books I am still going to end up reading, but I have the ebook version on my Scribd app and I feel like I'm not drawn to them enough to have a physical copy. So I'm going to bring these to the secondhand bookshop that I have that's like maybe, I think it's like 15-20 minutes away from my house. So I'm going to load up the books in my car and I'm going to take them there. I'm not sure if they'll take back all of them, but they're in pretty good condition, so I'm guessing they will. It's a secondhand bookshop that's mainly in French, but they do have like an English section. So I'm going to see what they take back because I am moving at the beginning of the fall and I was just going through my books and trying to see if there were some that I could part with, you know, just as like some cleaning before I move. So that's what all of this is, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't think I would end up unhauling that many, but you know, like I said, I'm going to give these books a new life, a new home, and it's gonna be fun. So I'm going to finish eating. I'm gonna go bring the books back, and before we do that, I'm going to stop and get some iced coffee. Obviously, is it even a vlog if I don't get coffee? So once I do all of that, I'll come home and then we can talk about the books that I'm going to read. I'm currently in the middle of 2 books, but I'm not quite feeling them, so I might just put them on hold and start something else. We'll see, I'll think about it later. But yeah, so that's my plan for my busy day. So like I said, I'm just gonna finish eating lunch and then I'm going to get dressed out of my PJs and then we can start today's unhaul adventure. All right, so it's 3:30. I have all of my books in laundry baskets because I felt like that was the easiest way to move them. However, I underestimated the weight of the books and the baskets are pretty heavy, so I'm going to struggle to load these into my car. So it's 4:20 p.m. I just got to the used bookstore. I have my iced coffee and I'm going to bring the books back. I am very nervous about unloading all of these books, but hopefully there's someone in there that'll be able to help me. So let's do it, I guess. So it's now 5 o'clock. I've been in there for about a half hour / 40 minutes while they like cataloged my books and everything, and I came out with a few books that I wanted to show you, and I thought it would be fun to show you them in my car. So here we go. So I was really surprised to find that they had a couple of books that I was interested in, because usually when I go, I find books more in like the YA section than the mystery thriller section, and today all of the books that I have came from the mystery thriller section, so I'm very pleased. And they also had a special going on that if you bought 4, the 5th one was free. My camera battery is flashing at me, so I'm going to hurry up here. First one I have is Lisa Jackson, Close to Me, or Close to Home. Next one I have is The Boy from the Woods by Harlan Coben. Next I have The Last to Vanish by Megan Miranda. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. And the last one, which is the one that I am the most excited about, You Will Remember Me by Hannah Marie McKinnon. So these are all 5 of the books that I got at the secondhand bookshop. So I'm going to say that this trip was a success. And yeah, so I'm gonna drive home. I'm gonna be stuck in traffic for a little while, but at least I have my iced coffee. So I'm going to talk to you guys when I get home. So it's now Friday, and the last clip that you saw, it was me coming back from the bookstore. It took me about an hour in traffic to get home, and while I was in traffic, I listened to some of the audiobook that I'm currently listening to, which is The Resting Place by Camilla Sten. And I went to work today. I had a normal 8-hour workday from 7:30 until 4, and I was once again stuck in traffic, so I listened to more of The Resting Place. And I'm currently at part 2, so I'm about halfway through the book, and I'm very much enjoying it right now. I have so many theories about what's going on in this book, and so far I'm right about one of them. However, I do think it actually might be a red herring, so I can't wait to keep on reading this. I love books with main characters that have face blindness. This book reminds me a lot of Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. They both have the same vibes, and by the same vibes I mean that it's like a secluded thriller, a little bit psychological, and the main characters both have face blindness, as well as it's in a storm setting, like a snowstorm. So I'm very much devouring this. I am listening to it on audiobook on Scribd. Oh geez, hold on, I'm gonna lower the brightness a little so you can see. So I'm listening to it on audiobook, and I'm currently on chapter 40, and it says that I have about 2.5 hours left to listen to it on double speed. So I am most likely going to finish this tomorrow. My hair is done because I'm actually going out with friends tonight. I'm going to just go out for a little while. We're going to go have like one drink. I'm working tomorrow, so I want to take the night easy. But as soon as I got home from work, I kept listening to some more of The Resting Place, and I also took a nap because I was feeling very tired after spending like over an hour in traffic. So as soon as I got home, I laid down, slept for about maybe like 2 hours. Then I did the dishes, I had dinner, and I started getting ready. So those are my plans for the night, and I'm really looking forward to reading more of this. Honestly, I'm going out because my friends want to go, but otherwise I would have happily stayed inside and finished this tonight. But I guess that's going to be a plan for tomorrow. I'm absolutely loving the book. I love the vibes, and I also like the mystery in it. I just love everything about psychological thrillers. There's just something about them that like really plays with your mind, and like you're asking yourself a bunch of questions and you're theorizing and you just don't necessarily know what's going on. So far, I feel like this thriller is really nicely executed. The intrigue is very on point. So far so good, but we'll see how the book progresses because the ending of a thriller can make it or break it for me. So hopefully I'm going to like this. Very excited to keep on reading, but I just wanted to hop on here to give you guys a quick update because I'm probably not going to update you guys until tomorrow at work or after work. Not quite sure which yet, but I am going to bring the camera to work, so we shall see. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go finish getting ready because I am still in my pajamas, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, so it's the next day. It's currently 4 p.m. and I am at work, but I just wanted to give you guys a reading update because I finished The Resting Place, and I gave this book 4 stars. I really very highly enjoyed it, and the twists were nothing like what I expected. And as you saw me mention in the previous clip when I was updating you on this yesterday, the twist that I thought was a red herring actually did turn out to be a red herring, so I was right about that. But the rest, I feel like it was well executed, honestly. The ending was very thrilling, very surprising. It was just a little confusing to follow though, because there are so many characters in this book with the dual timelines that it just got a little complicated for me to follow. And at one point I had to pause the audiobook in order to write down some notes on my phone just to make sure like I wasn't forgetting anything important that was being mentioned. So for that reason, I'm giving it a 4 star, because I feel like towards the end we got so much information very fast and it could easily be very confusing. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed it. I loved the vibes, and yeah, I gave it 4 stars. So as of right now, I'm at work and I am here until 8 p.m. and I don't know what I'm going to read yet exactly. I might connect myself on my Scribd account on the computer here, or actually I might just go on my laptop because I forgot that I brought my laptop with me, and read an ebook off of my laptop. Or I might start a new audiobook. I was considering starting The Woman in the Library by, hold on, I'm having a blank moment here, by Sulari Gentle. And I actually did briefly start it, but I rapidly got confused, but just because I was listening to it while doing other things at work, so my mind wasn't like 100% focused on listening to the audiobook. So I think I am going to continue with The Woman in the Library via audiobook. Don't know if I'm going to listen to that now though, because I just finished The Resting Place and I feel like I want to physically read something with my eyeballs. So I'm either going to pick up the Final Girl Support Group, which I have with me, or I'm going to read a book on Scribd. Not sure which yet, but we shall see. And as soon as I decide, I will let you guys know. And obviously I'm going to film a little reading B-roll clip for you guys to insert into this vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead, figure out what I'm going to read next, and I'll come back to you guys when I figure it out. So I've officially picked my next read, and I chose This May End Badly by Samantha Markham. So this book is a 2022 release. It came out in April, and I've been wanting to read it for the longest time. And I feel like through all of the thrillers I've been reading lately, I just want to read something that's like funny and a little more lighthearted. And I'm saying a little more lighthearted because there are some themes in this book that could be a little triggering to some people. So this book has the fake dating trope, it has a prank wars, there's this feud between 2 rival schools, and it just has all the vibes that I'm looking for. So I'm reading this via ebook on Scribd, and I also have The Girl in the Library, or The Woman in the Library, for when I'm in my car and when I'm playing games on my phone, etc., etc. etc. I have that on audiobook, and I also have a physical book that I am still in the middle of, which is the Final Girl Support Group, that I'm hoping I will make progress in later tonight. I'm just not in the mood to read that right now. So like I said, I'm currently reading This May End Badly. So yeah, that's my little update. Really loving it so far. I'm only on chapter 2 and the vibes are really fun. I'm getting a really good feeling about this book. Hopefully I enjoy it. So I'm gonna go keep reading, and I'll update you guys when I get home later as soon as I have read a little more of this. Hello. So it's nearly midnight. It's 11:40, and so today was a very busy day, but I did get a lot of reading done, and I'm going to talk to you guys all about it in this update right here. So I worked today from 7:30 until 4. I spent about an hour in traffic, and when I got home, I got most of the editing done for this vlog that you're watching right now. So I'm very excited because it's Sunday and it'll be able to go up on Monday. So I'm very excited about that. And then I had dinner with my parents, and then I had a softball game. So it's why you are now seeing the return of the wet lion's mane, because I just got out of the shower. I got home at like 11:10 from the softball game, and I am exhausted. I am beyond exhausted, but like, I'm mentally awake, but I'm physically exhausted because like my energy is very, very low, but my brain is very, very much awake. So I thought that I would hop on here to do the final update because, like I mentioned at the beginning of this vlog, it's going to be a weekend reading vlog. So it's not going to be like the full week because I have some very interesting content planned for the next week. I'm not gonna spoil what those videos are because you'll have to tune in and watch them, okay? But trust me, y'all will want to be there, and I'm very excited. This week is going to be so much fun. School is starting very, very soon, in 2 weeks, so I'm trying to cram in as much reading as I can before the school semester starts, because I have been lacking in my reading for the past few weeks. I am very behind on my Goodreads reading goal, and at first I was ahead of it, and now I'm very much behind. So I have to rectify that, and I'm going to try to do that as much as I can in this next week and a half-ish, because I start on the 6th of September, so not this coming Tuesday, the Tuesday after that. So I'm very excited for school, but at the same time, my schedule is going to get very much out of hand. Not looking forward to that, because I'm just hoping and praying that my reading will not suffer, because it already has this summer, sis, and I'm trying to, like I said, keep myself in the reading mood, and I'm doing well. So that was my day. Now I'm going to update you guys on what I've been reading. I am currently, I think, 5 chapters in of This May End Badly, and I am very much loving it. It's funny, and it's very tropey. There are so many tropes in it. There's like the school rivalry, and there's like the enemies trope, not the enemies to lovers, because there is fake dating, and the person that our main character is fake dating is, I think, the cousin or like some other type of family relation of our main character's sworn enemy. And it's so good. The banter, and it's just so good. It's so good. It's so funny, and I love it. I love anything set in a school setting. And yes, this has
romance in it, but it's not strictly a romance, it's a contemporary. So I feel like it's more something that's like up my alley than like straight romance. So I'm very much enjoying it. Like I said, about 5 chapters in, and my e-reader is currently charging so that I'll be able to keep reading it on my tablet this week. And as for the audiobook that I'm listening to, let me tell you, it is phenomenal so far. I knew what the general idea of the plot was, but I had no idea that it was a story within a story, and that concept just sounds so fascinating to me. I love reading books about a story within a story, kind of like in The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, where we have our main character who is the writer for the biography on Evelyn Hugo, and then we have like a second perspective where Evelyn Hugo is actually telling her story. So we kind of have like this same vibe of a story within a story, but it's a thriller story within a thriller story, and I've never seen it done in a thriller before, and I find it so interesting and so fascinating. So our main character is a thriller writer, and she's currently writing a thriller. So the blurb on the back describes the story that our main character is writing, and there's another overlapping storyline about our main character's life, and it's only tiny little snippets of her life that we see, and it's never from her perspective. It's from the perspective of someone who she is corresponding with via email. She sends this person her chapters for her book one by one to get feedback on. So our main character's half of the dialogue is kind of insinuated. It's not outright spoken, and we have this perspective of the person who she's corresponding with, and we also have the actual chapters of our main character's book. The person that she's corresponding with comments on what we just read for the thriller novel within the thriller novel, and it's just it's so weird, it's so meta, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I wasn't expecting for it to be like a story within a story, but I'm pleasantly surprised and I'm very much pleased, and I'm a little more than halfway through. So I think I have about an hour and a half left of it on double speed. So I'm going to keep listening to that tonight. Yeah, so I'm on chapter 22 of 34. I have 12 chapters left, and it's an hour and 44 minutes on double speed. So I'm very excited to keep on reading this. I restarted the audiobook this morning while I was at work, because in a previous clip I mentioned to you guys that I had started The Woman in the Library, but that I was very confused about the first few chapters because I was multitasking when I shouldn't have been. So I restarted it this morning at work, and I have devoured more than 50% of this audiobook while I was at work. I also listened to this while I was stuck in traffic on my way home, was stuck in traffic for about an hour. So I got a lot of reading done today, and I'm very pleased with myself, and I absolutely cannot wait to keep reading this book here, or to keep listening to The Woman in the Library. So that was my update for the day, and since it's nearly time for me to go to bed, I'm going to end the vlog right here. I am very proud and very happy with all of the reading that I've done this week, or actually this weekend. I finished a book and I started 2 more, and I've nearly completed a second one, all within like 3.5 days. So I'm very pleased with myself, and I am hoping that this next week I will have even more fun and even more luck with my reading. So that's it for the vlog. I'm very excited for you guys to see the next videos that I have planned. They're going to be super fun, and like I said, I can't wait for you guys to see them. Thank you guys so much for watching this really short reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was shorter than my normal weekly reading vlogs. Let me know in the comments down below what books you've read this week. I'd be very curious to know what you guys have been reading, what you guys have been loving, and you know, all of that fun stuff. If you guys enjoyed the vlog, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button down below so you never miss a future upload of mine. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, book nerds!